Aloha friends. As per usual with this type of reading, I am going to jump right into it. So the first card we have starting us off is You Are a Badass. This is from the You Are a Badass deck. And I will link the decks in the description so you can find them there. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's flip this one over. So it says, be the alien. All right. So it says, imagine that you're an alien who suddenly swooped down to Earth to inhabit your own body. Everything about this life is new to you. Look around. What do you see? What is this person so obviously awesome at? What resources and opportunities are available to them? As the alien to whom everything is new and exciting, and there's nothing at risk and no past to lug around, what are you going to do with this incredible new life you've stepped into? Be the alien for 24 hours and see what you come up with. All right, so this is, goodness, let me get back to that. Apologies. All right, so the energy that's coming through with this pile is just really big shifts, y'all. This is, I'm hearing, and apologies for clearing my throat. I have some hot tea by, so hopefully it won't interrupt the video. But the energy is a deep soul cleanse is what I keep hearing. A deep soul cleanse. So I feel like this is also very specific if you are a walk-in like myself and my husband, or if you have had a walk-in soul upgrade, you likely were drawn to this video because this feels like almost, you know, they say be the alien in this card, right? And it feels like this energy of not really knowing who you are just yet. There's this huge transformation that's happening within, and the uncertainty of knowing who you are becoming, and the, I heard corruption. So I feel like this is going to go deeper in the reading, but they're saying corruption of who you were, or what the soul was doing in the body beforehand, are two completely different things. So you've likely had a soul upgrade, or you are a full-on walk-in like myself. But this energy is just saying, let yourself experience it. Let yourself actually drop into the body, right? Into these suits, free of fear, free of past, free of anything that came before this moment, and fully step into who you are authentically. Now, as I said that, I saw 333. So you may be getting that trident energy coming in. And funny I said trident because there are some cards that are going to come through that are going to tap into that as well. So all right, let's go ahead and lay this here. We're going to go to the Kali card first. She's the one that is jumping out immediately. So this is the Kali card. And my guides told me to purposely keep the energy a little dark in here. I was going to add more light, and they're saying, no, just keep the energy dark, because there's a cleanse that's coming through as a part of you connecting to and listening to this reading. And they want to keep it low key. So as I'm saying that, I'm hearing that you all are here with a divine purpose. There is more to who you are than maybe even anybody that you are around, or that you worked with or mentored with, or even people who you think are your peers. There's just this energy of it's a different, you're not here for the normal, like I'm gonna put this down as I talk. You're not here for the normal life experiences, right? Those of you that like excuse me, pardon me. Those of you that are walk-ins, or that have had a soul walk-in upgrade, your energy is much different. You are here for much higher purpose, and you, by now, the majority of you know your purpose and what you're supposed to be doing here. And it's this transition of fully stepping into it and letting go of everything. Okay, this feels contradicting to me, but I'm going to say what they're saying. They're saying everything earthly, right? And okay, thank you for confirming. They're saying earth as you know it in this suit, right? That's why the Be the Alien came out, because it's like those of you that are drawn to this reading, you are seeing, they need you to zoom out and see things before you walked in. See things before that walk-in soul upgrade occurred. See what you were coming into and understand that your journey is not going to be the same as everyone else's. So while other people are on specific timelines and maybe things are happening within an exact time phrase for them, or things are aligning, they're still working on just ascending this plane. Those of you that are drawn to this pile have already fully ascended and are coming back in as your highest self to be able to shift through this matrix and awaken consciousness. So there's divine soul purpose written all over this reading. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the Kali card now. So that's why they were saying they're keeping things low key and kind of dim and quiet while they my guides and yours work to clear the energy for those of you that were drawn to this reading. Okay, so we have Kali, and the energy that came through with her is Kali Kalmasa Nasini. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. It says, it is time to free yourself from what has been. Learn from it, but not allow it to define you or direct the course of your life. Give up your stories about the past. Yes, see, they want you to fully let go of what was, because it no longer is. You have outgrown them. Kali consumes mistakes, sins, and negativities. Let her free you now so you can be open to the gift of your life unfolding. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm going to keep going because I feel like this is going to be a long reading. There are lots of cards that wanted to come through. Okay, where do we want to go next? The crystal, thank you. All right, so Boji stones is the crystal that wanted to come through. And these stones are all about alignment, connection. This is deep soul connection and balance, right? So they're saying if you feel like things are off right now, if you feel like you're riding some really gnarly waves, extreme highs, extreme lows, and you're just trying to push through it all, it's happening. It's happening because of the collective shift. Thank you. And in order to get through it, they really want you to ground. And it's like there was this meme I saw the other day. I know many of you have probably seen it. It's pretty old, but it's a little girl like laying in soil and dirt and just completely covering herself. It's in her mouth, it's all over her face, and it's like, this is the type of grounding I need right now. And that's exactly what they're saying. Like, you've got to squish your toes in some mud. Get out, for those of you who are in extreme weather right now, get out in that cold energy. Like ice cold energy is transmuting, it's clearing, so it's happening for you. If you cannot get outside, make sure that you're eating like root vegetables, things that are going to actually balance you and ground you. And or do a meditation online. You can find lots of meditations on YouTube, or you can go to my channel and look through the different playlists that I have on there. I have things that have helped me on my journey. So there is a root chakra folder, and you can look through there and see if there's anything that resonates for you. Maybe some grounding exercises or grounding meditation or listening to grounding frequencies. But you've got to ground yourself through this, because it feels like they're showing me just this massive earthquake. Things are shaking up to the max, and that energy of being the walk-in, of being the soul upgrade is like, I'll tell you, even the other day, I told my husband, why did we do this again? Like, he said, is there anything I can get you? Do you need anything? And I was like, yeah, can you tell me why we decided to come back to Earth at this time? Like, we fully ascended this. We are game masters. We are done with this realm. And here we are again. And can you just remind me why? Because shit is intense, y'all. So just know that I'm growing through it too. I'm feeling all of this right there with those of you that are drawn to this reading. All right, now I can go online. They're saying, so we got dragon energy coming through, and it says air and water dragon. All right, so I'm gonna pull this closer. Hopefully you can see it. There we go. It says helps you connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition. Develop your psychic abilities. Be open to enlightenment and express your inner song. Okay, so this is saying through all of this, it is awakening you to a higher level of intuition. Your intuition, your path forward is not the normal earthling path. It's not within the timelines of Earth realm. It's not within the matrix. It's completely free of that, moving forward. And that's why they're saying let all of that go. Trust in your intuition. Develop your psychic abilities, because moving forward, y'all are paving the path. You came to shine the light, and there's no one ahead of you shining it for you. You are the game masters. You are the ascended masters that have come back in to shift the vibration at this time. So it's like, it's so funny. I heard, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? It's like, out of all of these clones and NPCs and different vibrational energies, hybrids and everything that are here, y'all are the real game masters. Y'all are the real, you should be creating, you should be spending time in presence and grounding so that you can shine that light to pull. They're showing me just like this energy that you're pulling up through the earth space, through earth realm. Like you are literally the team that is holding the light and lifting and pulling the collective up through this ascension. I've never heard them say that like that before, like we're pulling things up. But I do know that when it gets dense and there's a lot of energy, it does feel that way. It feels like we are holding the world in our hands or on our backs. And they're saying you're absolutely capable of doing it. And you've got to ground and disconnect from being an earthling who's here on a karmic cycle or on a karmic wheel, because you are not. So let go of the past. Okay. So it's like, remember who you are. Remember who you are. Okay. You can call on the air and water dragons to help you connect to these higher level frequencies to be able to stay in that light. All right, we have satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. That was a big part of the journey of the past for those of you who are walk-ins, the bodies that you walked into, or the soul upgrades, the bodies that have been upgraded to these higher frequencies. There was a lot of shadow to move through. So you've probably been through some stuff. Let me tell you, I know I have, and my husband definitely has. And it's you no longer needing to be connected to anything that came in the body before this time. So I feel like this is in preparation for the year of the fire horse, because the year of the fire horse is moving and shifting things forward and completely dissolving. Like they're showing me just literally dissolving into the abyss, the past, whatever you were connected to, whatever was in your body resonance. So this may be bringing up body things, for body issues. I guess issues is not a good word, but that's what they're saying. Body anomalies. Thank you. That's a better word. Body anomalies. So you may be feeling like things are really shifting in your body, or you feel really heavy at times. They're telling me just a lot of density. And then, you know, that's part of these riding these highs and lows, is like when you're in that lowness, you're feeling the density and the weight of the collective, of having to hold the collective to bring them up, to continue to shine the light into spaces and places that Earth Realm has never been in before. And when you're on the opposite side, when, you know, you come out of that wave and you rise above it, it's elation and joy and success and abundance and all of the good things. And it feels like you've been oscillating in and out of this extremely, they're telling me, for the past few weeks. And moving forward, it's going to get higher and higher. You're going to start to let go of some of those densities that are coming up. Okay. So speaking of going deep, we have 2 mermaid cards that wanted to come out. So the first one is the Mirror, Know Thyself, Self-Examination, Seeing Who You Really Are. So this is asking you to define yourself. Define yourself with, without labels. Free yourself from needing to label yourself, but define yourself in what you want to do, how you want to grow, what you are going to be doing moving forward. Almost like the energy they're giving me is like, set a motto or a mantra for yourself. Like, this is who I am. This is what I'm here to do. This is what I'm capable of doing. And this is how I'm going to continue to shine my light and help, moving things forward. And then we have the soul cage, and the soul cage, it says rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. Yeah. So this is like, once you learn who you are, the alien, right? Like the ascended master, the higher level being, the soul upgrade. Once you learn who that person is, then you can fully let go of these depths, these energies that are, you may feel like they're holding you back or holding you down, or you're just not able to fully rise up with them, because it feels like you're holding on to a lot. Okay, so we have my mind is at ease. They are specifically showing me this hummingbird here. So maybe you've been drawn to hummingbirds lately, or you've had visits from hummingbirds. I just recently was driving and going pretty quick, and this hummingbird just came out of nowhere and hovered over my car as I was driving, and it was the wildest thing. And they're saying like these are ancestors that are connecting and helping along the way. These are your messages. Also, take time to slow down. Stop and smell the flowers. Stop and breathe in the fresh air, right? Like there's this energy of go, go, go in Earth Realm in general. And they're just saying that take time to detox the mind. The mind is more at ease now than ever. And allow yourself to enjoy the little things, right? Just because you are an ascended master, you've been here, you've done this, you're back to help, it doesn't mean that there aren't things that you can enjoy here in Earth Realm. And you're definitely stepping into, when knowing yourself and moving forward, you're stepping into who you are in joy, in peace, in abundance, in all of the good things, in the light, right? Like letting go of the body energy of what was, and all of the negativity, the lack, the fear, the scarcity, all of that is being let go of. Okay. We have an angel card that came through, and it's humility. Okay. And I actually recorded a brief like energy channeling on humility, so I will try to get that up along with this, so you can go and check that out. But you see the light that's coming through their hands. The energy that they're giving me with this card is that there's this energy that you're carrying, like you know that you have a divine purpose. You know that you are here, and you are not like the average person. You are not like maybe some of your friends or some of your family members. You are definitely different, and there's this level of humility they're telling me where it's almost like you have too much. Like the energy is, I'm going to go in and I'm going to act human, and I'm going to do all the human things. And as I say that, I'm hearing it's a trap. It's a trap. Be in your power, be in your light, shine in your authenticity, stand out, be different, be the way shower, the trendsetter, show people moving forward that you don't have to be in a specific timeline, that things are going to change moving forward into these higher vibrations, and you are here to show the way. I mean, she's literally holding the light in her hands, and it's like, okay, now you've got it, now use it. Okay. We have cries from the soul, and what's holding you back right now is family loyalty. Family loyalty is what has been holding you back on this journey of moving forward, because, as I said, those of you that are in this energy, there's this disconnect that needs to happen with your past life, with your past self. And actually just recently, it's so wild how these all come to me, like within a few days of doing this. I just told my husband, you know, I'm gonna start calling like 3 years ago my most recent past life, because I've had so many transitions since then that it really is my past life. And there's this, they're saying for you all, there's what's holding you back is family ties. Maybe feeling like you cannot fully let go of your family or specific family members because, you know, you feel obligated. There's this earthling energy of feeling obligated to the people who brought you into this world, or that, you know, that brought your body into this world, or people who were there for you during, you know, times when you needed them. And this disconnect, it's not a forever thing. They're telling me people will weave in and out of your life moving forward. The difference is you're no longer needed to connect. Your purpose is so much larger than helping your family members, right? And it's great to help our family members and to be there for them and to support them and to want to stay in touch with them. And even if you have family members who are energy vampires or who drain your energy, and, you know, probably even some that don't want to rise or don't want to do the work to rise, and they lean on you a little too much, and that's where these family loyalty ties are coming from. And they're saying you've got to let go moving forward, because that is going to be a past. It is, thank you, Spirit. They're like, no, it is your past self. You've already stepped into the new you, the new beginning. But there's this, it's like they're showing me this gate that's open, and they're like, here, step through. This is your new life. Only once you step through and you cross this barrier, you're never going to see this life again, right? So like the people, the family, the friends, the things that you were connected to in the past are not moving forward with you. And eventually those people may also walk through that gate. They may also rise in their ascension. However, when they do, they are not going to be the people that they are right now either. They're going to have that same opportunity. When they get to that space to walk through, they're going to say, okay, you can walk through to a higher vibration. And that means letting go of everything that you were. So you may have to relearn people moving forward. You may have to, if you do reunite with a family member, it'll be in a completely different vibration. You'll have to get to know each other all over again. And it'll be for the good. There's all good with this. But the family ties, they're telling me, is what's holding you all back from fully crossing this threshold. Okay, so we have 2 medicine woman cards that wanted to come out as well. All right, so we have Mother Earth. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so much energy in this card. All right, and it says, forge a new alliance with nature. Yeah, y'all, if you're going to get through this, if you're going to be the light bringers, the way showers, you have got to fully connect with Mama Earth and her elements. It's what's going to help move you forward. So they're telling me, like, look into herbs, look into like herbal treatments. If you're not already, maybe like even they're showing me foraging, having a garden, having plants throughout your home or space. Like there needs to be a deeper connection with Mother Earth moving forward. And the other energy that came through is winter. So winter, and the number 22 specifically. So I feel like that's very specific for someone. And it says a time for tuning inward, rest in silence. So calling in more silence, being out in nature without having your phone on or a radio playing or something can fully detox your body. I'll tell you, I went out the other day and just got some sun codes, and it was incredible to just feel the sun come in and shift everything in my body. I wasn't feeling well when I went out into the sun. I've been going through this throat purification so that I can, use my voice and be in my power and be in my authenticity. And it's been a long, long while now. And I went out into the sun just not feeling my best. And I just sat there in the sun and I just took in those sun codes, and wow, like I was on such a high and I felt so good the rest of the evening. So connect with Mother Earth, be in silence, connect in nature. All right. Yeah, y'all, this is a huge transformation. And what they're pointing out here is this light right there in her third eye. It's like, yeah, it may feel like you're growing through so much. Butterflies are transformation, and they're telling me count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5, transformation. It's things are changing, things are shifting, and there needs to be this a deeper connection, not just with Mother Earth, but also with the mother within yourself, your self nurturer, your self caretaker, right? Like, who's going to care for you within? So like, what can you do to care for yourself? Which is interesting because the next cards that come through are all about caring for yourself. And let's see what came through. We have soak in a bath and clean your space. Okay, let's start with clean your space. So clean your space right now is a good time to purge. Start letting go of things that are connected to that past life, the past you, the past self. If you have things that you've acquired that are sitting in your home, if you have pictures, if you have emails, if you have even phone numbers of people that are just no longer in your vibration, or you're just not connecting, or maybe you haven't talked to them in a very long time and it just feels like the energy they're telling me is like dead in the water, where it's just there's no movement whatsoever. It's time to let go. It's time to clean, and literally clean your home. It's going to help. You've got to shift the energy of the old and reawaken the energy of the new. So go through, do what you got to do there. And then we have soak in a bathtub, and they are being very specific with this one. They're saying all the earthly things. Like, she has like her like Palo Santo here and the crystals, and there's just this earth energy that's connecting and grounding. And nothing digital, no music, no television, no telephone, no media, no social media, nothing, no books. It's just being in that energy, connecting with the waters. Okay, and I feel like the waters are very healing for you all. So make sure that you are connecting with those healing waters to help move through this. Okay, we're going to go to the Beyond Lemuria next. And we have this lovely card. They want me to flip it. Okay, I'm just going to show it a few different ways because I feel like it's going to resonate differently. They said, no, we're not going that way. We're not going back. We're going forward. Okay, interesting. And there's this lovely just heart, and this droplet here reminds me of like that same energy here in her third eye space. Like they look so much alike. So there's this reawakening is what I'm hearing. Let's see what this says. It says loving compassion. Bring more love to a situation, whether it is towards yourself or someone connected to the question. There may be a need for forgiveness or for seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perspective. Remember, you are loved and have unlimited access to the gentle yet transformational force of loving compassion as and when you need it. To bring yourself back into the heart, Think about those you love and moments with them where you felt joy. Expand this feeling out to more and more people, creatures, and places until the whole of Earth realm is infused with this beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. Okay, so start from within. Start from within your heart space, and then zoom that out and add the people that are closest to you, moving forward, is what Spirit's saying. They're saying not the people who were close to you, who are still maybe struggling or not wanting to change their ways, or growing through the shadows, and they're not growing through the shadows, they're playing in the shadows. There's a big difference there. Playing in the shadow is when you know it's not good for you and you continue doing it, right? So the energy they're giving me is like someone eating unhealthy processed foods, and they're like, yeah, I know my health is not good, and I've had to go to the doctor, and I'm on pharmaceuticals, and I'm still gonna eat this processed boxed food because, you know, it's delicious, and I don't like plain baked food or whatever it is, right? Like, that's just the image that they're giving me. So they're saying that's playing in the shadow. It's like, you know, the fire is going to burn you, and yet you still go into it every time. People who are moving through addictions, right? Like, I'll tell you, when I was in alcoholism, I knew how horrible it was for me. I knew that I was killing myself slowly. I knew that my body was breaking down, and I continued to do it. I continued to make that conscious choice to do it and to be a part of it. So it's like those that are still playing in those shadows, it's time to let go. It's time to let go. And for you, it's time to move forward. And oh my goodness, as I said that, I had this vision of this snake coming like up out of the crown and fully ascending. And we are moving out of the year of the snake and into the year of the fire horse. So I feel like that is very relevant. And then last card here we have from the Whispers of the Heart Animal Oracle, one of my favorites. And it is number 40 and the wolf. Okay, so it says, you are not lost. You are being called home. Now home in a much higher vibration, right? The alien, right? You're the alien, the higher oversoul that has come into this body, that is here to shift things, to help things. And you're not lost by letting go of family ties or those that are playing in the shadows. You're just being called home to your original divine blueprint before you came into this earth body, right? Into these earthling bodies. Again, earth and water, connecting with Mother Earth, staying connected with the waters as well. And I do want me to read a little bit of this one from the book. These were very beautifully channeled. And so I'm going to just read a little bit of what was in the book here. So it says, all right, and I'm hearing there's going to be a clearing while this is happening. So it says, wolf moves in rhythm with both solitude and soul family. She is a keeper of wild truth, a nocturnal guardian who howls at the edge of the unseen, stirring ancient instincts beneath the surface of your knowing. When wolf appears, the path is not paved, it is felt. Oh my goodness. So exactly what this whole pile has been saying. You are not here to walk on those same paths of the other earthlings around you. You are here to pave the path forward through feeling, through your heart's purpose, through your soul's purpose. And it's tapping into your intuition, trusting in yourself, and developing your psychic abilities that's going to help move things forward. All right, powerful reading, y'all. I saw 3737 as I was finishing up there. So 1010, this is complete cycle completion and ready to step into the new you. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Until next time, adios.